Hey guys, this is gonna be a top 5, another one. I wasn't do today because the first one was pretty crap. I was sat too far away from my mic, so I'm gonna try and sit a bit closer this time. Anyway, this is gonna be my top 5 most overrated Pokemon. If you disagree, leave in the comments what order you would put them in and which ones you would use. Anyway, coming in the 5 spot, we have Lucario. Alright, when you got him in Platinum for the first time, you're like, this guy's good. Fighting type Steel, love that. Really good combo. But then is it? Earth, ground, sorry. Ground weakness, fighting weakness, fire weakness. You know, it looks really cool, but it isn't that great. Like, your benefit is, I guess, in Pokemon X, you're not weak against Fairy, which is pretty good. If that was the plan the whole time, good job. And you're not weak against Poison either, which does, I guess, kill quite a few. But I don't even know if you can learn any steel type moves you couldn't learn in some of the fighting type. Some of the fighting types. So yeah, he comes in at number 5 because he's good and his type matchup's pretty decent, but he isn't amazing, and I don't think he's really worthy of everyone's like heightened hype in him, I guess. Anyway, so that's number 5. So coming in at number 4 spot, we have Spiritomb. A pretty similar story. When you got him in Platinum, or Diamond or Pearl, whatever version, you'd be like, okay, this thing's really cool. Maybe you beat the league before. I don't know if you had to. Never really cared that much about Spiritomb. You get Spiritomb from the hollow tower thing on route. I don't know, the one right after Jubilife, I think. Is it the one right after Jubilife? I don't know, it looks exactly the same as the one right next to Jubilife. If it isn't the one right next to Jubilife. So you do that, and then you get him, and if you'd beat the league before, which I'm not sure if you had to, as I said, you'd be like, right, Spiritomb's good, and if you played the league through and beat Cynthia Spiritomb, you're like, Spiritomb's a beast, I need one of them. And I mean, it has no weaknesses in that game. And then you get it in Pokemon X, like 4 times a week against Fairy. Nah, you're alright. Especially since there's a Fairy gym. That game's just kind of a dragon killer. It's like, you know, dragon type. You're dead. You're deaded. Very deaded. So yeah, that's them. Then on number 3 spot, we have Latios and Latias. They're pretty much the same thing, so they share a spot. They are not at all worthy of the hype. Like, I got it for the first time in Omega Ruby. I don't know which one you get, the blue one. Don't know what it's called. I always get mixed up anyway. Now we've got one, it doesn't make a difference. But they're not that great. I mean, they're good, pretty quick, decent stats. But considering I've wanted them since Heart Gold, which is 2010, they're not brilliant. They're not worth the wait. Like, I've never owned one before now, and now I've got one. I'm not glad. I mean, it's cool to have a Pokemon that I had before, just to use them in the team, because otherwise it gets a bit repetitive if you just use the same Pokemon year on year, which is why I'm trying to change up the Pokemon I use. Like, when I played Ruby the first time, I had a specific team, and for my first playthrough I used that team because that's the team I knew. Now I've moved on to some other Pokemon. I think I'll do a video on what my team is actually at some point. My team changes a bit. It's normally just 3 legendaries, 3 normal, but trying to change it up a bit, make it a bit more interesting for myself. So yeah, that's completely off topic. I forgot what I was talking about. Especially Luster Purge is decent, but it isn't like Psycho Boost for Deoxys or, you know, Draco Meteor for every single Dragon type. It's a very bad example. Judgment for Arceus. Judgment Day. Is it Judgment or Judgment Day? I don't know. I don't use much Arceus. or Shadow Force Figuratina, which I think they've added for more Pokemon. Special Rend, Roar of Time, you know, all these moves, they're much better than Luster Purge. Basically, just to use it in place of Psychic because it lowers the special defense, I think, every single time. So that's the only reason you use it. Anyway, that's number 3. Coming in at a number 2 spot, we have Darkrai. Now, I've had Darkrai like once because I cheated him into my game. I didn't. I got it from a friend who cheated it into the game. And he isn't really that good. He's just a Weavile with special attack instead of attack. And he isn't that great. The only way I can use him, and where I did use him, was Dark Void, then Dream Eater Slash Nightmare. I can't remember which one's the one that gives you health back. I think it's Dream Eater. So Dream Eater, with his ability obviously, which deals extra damage, with Dark Pulse Psychic because he's a special attacker. So you put him to sleep because it's like at 100 accuracy. You'd set up your Dream Eater, like in case it damaged you before, you'd just use Dream Eater once. I'm not sure if it's every turn, I can't remember, it might be every turn until they wake up, I think it is. Or maybe that's Nightmare, I'm not sure. I always really don't use effect Pokemon. I'm not a Pokemon trainer, player, person thing that goes like all out attack. I do use some strategy in it, and I know when I've got to use certain things, but nah. You know, I just don't think Darkrai is that brilliant. He isn't worthy of the hype he's got, or how people think he's so brilliant. So I don't really think he's that good. No. Anyone watching this video is going to want, hey, Darkrai's sick if I know what you're talking about. He looks like a beast, I'll admit. He does. He looks really cool. But, to be honest, beyond, like, how cool you think he looks, the aesthetics of him, how good actually is he? So I don't think he's that good. So number 2 spot, now coming in, the number 1 spot, with possibly the most controversial thing I'll ever say, Arceus, or Arceus, whatever you want to say it, I don't really know. Now, I've not used him this much either, was correct. Oops. Not used him that much, and I mean, his special move Judgment really good. I mean, oh my god, he can be every type, that's so cool. Yeah, it is, I'll admit, that's one of the best things about him. And everyone knows who Arceus is, pretty much. If they played Platinum, they'll know who Arceus is, pretty much. If they follow anything to do with Pokemon, they'll know who Arceus is. And they'll be like, mate, I want it so bad. And when you get it, you're like, yes mate, I've got an Arceus. Get to level 100, and you're like, this is boring. He's too good. But everyone knows it. And everyone knows who he is. I mean, fair enough, he deserves his Uber spot. You can one-shot pretty much any Pokemon and take 6 hits from, like, a legendary that's super effective against whatever. And it'll still be able to take the hits because of his HP defense, spec defense, and then hit them back in one hit, like maybe he's asleep or something to a Darkrai when he's on the Psychic Plate. I spam Dark Pulse. There's a good chance he'll survive. Well, not a good chance, there's a decent chance he'll survive and beat him up. You know, just combat Judgment. No, not Judgment. Aura Sphere or something. I'm pretty sure he's flying it. Wreck them. And I'm pretty sure he's faster than Darkrai as well, which is one of Darkrai's best stats, I think. So yeah, that was a pretty crap explanation really, but I just don't really think that Arceus is that great. He isn't deserving of any higher hype than any of the other good Pokemon. To be honest, I prefer using non-legendaries in my teams because it makes it more interesting, because you don't have a ridiculously OP Pokemon. Now, the point of you getting the OP legendary is that you've got a really good Pokemon going into the league that's normally underleveled to balance out of it. Because if you went in with a level 70 Palkia, Platinum, or level 70 Dialga, Giratina, I think Giratina before that, can't you? Diamond Pearl, you know. or like a level 70 Groudon in Ruby, Kyogre, you know, it's all the same. It'd just be crazy. You'd go in with a really super OP Pokemon and just destroy the league. Like, great. Like, you know me, Ruby, I used the Glalie that you got from the demo, and it was so boring because he was so over leveled by the time I got to the league. He just one-shot everything with Freeze Strike. Basically, like, the biggest challenge was Steven's sturdy Skarmory and Aggron, because I couldn't one-shot them. He seemed to get maybe one hit on, use Toxic or something, or Spikes, which didn't make a difference because it didn't swap out anyway. You get the idea. Well, how the hell did I get on legendaries? Yeah, Arceus is good, but I don't think he deserves his hype. But he definitely deserves the crown as one of the best Pokemon ever. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, comment another idea for a top 5, or the order you would have these Pokemon in, or what Pokemon you would put in. Think about it now, I might put Regigigas in instead of Arceus, because you know everyone's like, Regigigas, what a god, it's crap, don't get him, slow start ability kills him. Anyway, that's it for this video. I'll see you next time.